you don't have that. You got to hit it properly right behind it. That loft's gonna get it up in the air.
Okay.
Because as soon as you try to scoop it and help it, then you're gonna hit in the middle of the ball, and that's when it's gonna go screaming across the green, which we don't want.
Okay.
We don't want any more of those.
Been there, done that.
There you go. That was a perfect motion right there. You don't need any more follow through than that. All right, let's make sure we're going
The right direction.
There you go. That's better. Better. There's a little bit too much of a follow through, but better contact.
Oops.
That was a thin one. What happened?
I kind of pulled up.
Yeah, you felt it?
Yeah. And it was just quick all over.
Right. That's it. Good.
Much slower.
Really easy on the shots where we want to get it up in the air a little bit to sort of want to help it. Just it doesn't take much, just a little bit extra movement, and then you. There you go. Good. All right. So one more thing about a setup and alignment to make sure you're going the right direction. When you come into it, make sure that you set your club behind the ball towards your target first.
Okay.
And then set your feet.
Okay.
All right.
Doing backwards.
Well, you're kind of doing it all at once.
Okay.
And then sometimes when you do that, it's really easy to sort of get out of sync because right now you're lining up a little bit to the left.
Okay.
Where you want to go.
And that falls apart.
Right. Exactly. There you go. That's better. Falls off that back foot. There you go. That's straighter.
Yep.
Alright, hang on just a second. You just scoot your feet towards the target just a little bit more. There you go. Now see how that ball's right just on the inside of that foot? That's right where you there. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Did you feel that contact?
Yes.
How it put the ball and it got a little air under it also.
Yeah.
That was perfect contact. Good.
Fast.
What happened?
Very fast.
Okay, good. I love it that you can feel that
Yeah.
already. Yeah, that's perfect. Make sure that ball's off the back foot. A little more. There you go.
Yeah.
There
Wow,
it
that
is.
makes a big difference.
Feel the difference in the contact? And you get more loft under it too.
That's not anything I've ever done before. My foot's way much further
right.
back.
You were almost setting up like you were going to hit a full swing with it. But then you're trying to make a short swing and it doesn't work for what you're trying to
do,
make the ball do, right? Because, we want to set up for these shorter shots based on how we want the ball to react. So we're wanting to get it on the green and roll. So we've got to put it further back in our stance. See, if you watch me here, if I've got, here, you stand over here so you can see. So I've got the ball in the middle of my stance, like I'm going to hit a full shot.
Okay.
Then my club is sitting at its normal loft, right? Okay. So watch, if I scoot that ball back and press my hands forward, what happens to the loft of the club?
What's up?
D-loft. It
yeah.
has less loft now, right?
Right.
And vice versa, if I want to put it up, it's going to add loft. So for this chip shot, where we're going to put it back in our stance, and we've got that lowercase y, that's going to enable the ball to come out low and at least just like we want it to.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
All right, so we can get an idea here of the different clubs. So you said you like to use your 7-iron?
Yeah.
All right, grab that one.
Okay.
I'll clear a couple of these balls out of the way. All right, so now, knowing what you know about what that ball is going to do and what that club does, what kind of target do you think we should pick?
Like one of the further ones.
All right, so you see the one in the middle all the way in?
Shade?
Yeah. How about that one?
Perfect.
We got the ball back, we got our weight forward. Nice. Watch see how much that one's running versus the others?
Right.
So
We can quit now.
We can?
Yeah. Okay.
There you go. All right, so that's 2. We're going to hit our 10 and see if we can't get 7 on the green. All right. So there's 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
So make sure we get our setup correct each time. There you go. Perfect. Pretty good.
Oh, great.
It's moving. Oh, it hung on.
Whew.
Stayed on. Perfect.
Yeah, that one felt really good.
Very nice.
I think the biggest help has been just where the ball is in the stance.
Yeah, it makes a big difference because if you have it too far forward, then you're going to have a tendency to hit too far behind it. Yeah. Okay, that was a little heavy, but you got away with it. We're still putting. Awesome.
Yeah, that felt much better.
Really good. Very nice. You can hear the good ones, can't you? You can tell the difference in the sound. 7 for 7 so far.
Pressure.
Nice.
That one's going in the hole.
Yeah, that's the best one yet here.
Yeah.
Ooh. She's got it on automatic now.
Yeah, that feels good.
That's awesome. Really good. All right, one more to make it a perfect 10 for 10. Nice. Really good.
Yeah, feels great.
You happy with that?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah?
Like I said, that made a big difference. I think I was just too far back here.
Right.
And sometimes, but that in itself was a big difference.
So tell me what you remember about what we talked about.
Well, I think the biggest thing is really just my club position with my legs, my setup.
Okay. So do you feel comfortable about getting in that spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. And then just making sure, I think once I get there, once I get the club in position first, get the position off this foot, it's making sure the stance doesn't get too wide.
Exactly.
And then once I'm there, just making sure I've got that little Y.
Right. So what we set with the lowercase y to begin, and then we keep it the entire time.
Yeah, that feels
perfect.
Really
so one way you can practice this when you're out practicing by yourself is, when you, I'll show you here. When you go to chip, when we talk about keeping that lowercase y, when I come through, it looks like my club has outraced my hands there, right? But if I stop and bring it back to my setup, I've still got my Y. So if you have it, every once in a while, if you want to try to scoop it, and then you go like this,
you'll lose the Y.
Then you come back, now you have the uppercase Y.
Right, okay.
So if you get where you're practicing, you start hitting a few, not how you want them, those thin ones that we're not going to hit anymore, right?
Okay.
So you can just take a few practice swings and try this so you can try to feel that motion again.
Okay.
And a couple other things, as far as you talked about picking different clubs. So now we've got this one motion that we can use. You could use it all the way up through your hybrids if you wanted.
Okay.
And what you can do when you're practicing, sort of like what we did today, take your sand wedge, hit 5 or 6, 10 balls, see kind of where they cluster.
Okay.
Then work your way up to different clubs that you like to hit. And I think a 7-iron for those longer ones looks like a good choice
right
for you.
club? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean that's about as much green as you're going to see most places.
Right.
So then the more you practice and the more you get used to how much they're rolling out, then you'll be able to adjust on the course, and you'll get up to and you say, oh, this looks like a pigeon wedge chip shot.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah. And so would you say, okay, 7 for the longer distance, and then the closer I am, it becomes then maybe my gap wedge, then my sand.
Right, because why?
The loft.
Right.
Okay.
So it's going to get up in the air a little bit more, and it's not going to roll as far out. Exactly. Any other questions?
No, that was great. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Very much.
Let me know if you need any more help.
Will do.
All right. You're welcome.